The combatants have entered the ring, the bell is rung, and we are underway. This is one of the most challenging matches for a superstar to compete in. We'll see tonight which of these four superstars will emerge the victor.
You have to wonder where these four competitors are mentally right now, heading into what will undoubtedly be an intense battle.
You gotta believe this one's over. Got the shoulders down. Easily kicks out of that one.
Too soon.
Cover here. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
What a kick out.
Shoulders on the back. And that was only a one. Remarkable. And a pin attempt. And an early kick out in this unusual matchup. An easy kick out there. And only a one count. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
It's going to take more than that.
And Kane easily avoids the pinfall. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Going to take more than that.
And Kane easily avoids the pinfall. Byron, you touched on something earlier that he's looking for the win. When this guy's on, look out. There's the pinfall and the victory. Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
3. Got him. Big victory in the fatal four-way. We've got a cover. Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the... Benjamin with the win!
I knew he could do it.
Here's the cover. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Wow, I thought this was over.
You're watching Monday Night Raw. The crowd clearly divided for this triple threat match. There doesn't seem to be a runaway favorite in this one. There are no allies in matches of this nature, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a temporary union and a little two-on-one battle taking place.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Breaker.
Uh-oh, just a debilitating neck breaker.
Looking for the X-Stunner.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. Look at this. Slingshot forearm.
Man, oh man.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Now it's time to capitalize.
a second time.
Boom!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
The first one was vicious, but somehow this one was even more devastating.
He wants no part of the outside.
That'll hinder your mom.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed you can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match, like when he plucked Roman out of a spear and into an F5.
A second time.
Harsh impact. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Clearly not afraid to go to the well again.
Incoming. Diving crossbody.
Going all caution to the wind.
Facebuster.
Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh boy, he is rolling. Whoa!
Boom, what impact. Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Look at this.
Incoming. Scoop slam.
The superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you compete.
Shoulders on the mat. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Too early in the match to end it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack in a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind.
The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, and served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
The Undertaker in a very unfavorable position here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I think we know what this is.
Nailed it.
That should do it.
Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and a competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation. Broadcast table tonight, Undertaker made his Elimination Chamber debut. By the way, the dead man moved inside the chamber and how fluid he was in using the chamber as a weapon against his opponents, one would have no idea it was his first time in the terrifying structure. There was no hesitation. There was no fear on this Undertaker's part.
There was no warming up or testing out your opponent in this one. From the moment the chamber door was...
And an early kick out.
Not yet.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
There was so much anticipation leading up to the 2017 Elimination Chamber match. These men were ready to...
Beautiful athleticism. Into the arm drag.
This one's over, guys. Yeah, few superstars are as acrobatic. Oh boy, he is rolling.
When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before, everyone is battling for themselves. Alliances are fleeting, and a rivalry can be conceived or renewed at any time. There are instances when friends have to battle one another if they are to achieve everything they want to in sports entertainment.
Michael, that's true. As we've seen in the past, sometimes you have friends, even members of a brotherhood, clash in a fatal four-way matchup. Think back to what we saw at 2015's Payback when Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose ended up throwing down.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
You want to know when Alexa Bliss began her transformation into the goddess? It was at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable when she laid out Carmella to help Blake and Murphy retain their tag team championship.
There goes KO with the mind games.
Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself.
Corey, the next few months featured Bliss, Blake, and Murphy working together to further their careers in their respective divisions. Bliss traded the support of the WWE Universe for short-term help at ringside.
As much as it pains me to say it, it may have been a good move. Blake and Murphy held those titles for a while, and Bliss's new edge has brought her a lot of success.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Suplex! You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. Chaos! Melee! Pandemonium!
Beautiful technique.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. This could mean trouble.
What a face buster.
Oh, here we go. Now with complete control. Something big is coming.
Harsh impact.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Oh no, we could be looking at a power bomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
Wow, enough's enough. I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault.
This is all but over.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage. This superstar is dangerous both inside and outside the ring. Wow, talk about knowing where you're at all times. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Oh yeah, here's No Way Jose.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
No Way Jose comes up big there.
Can he finish the job?
He's not looking like himself here. So many variables for him to take into account here in this tornado. He leaves no doubt right there.
Ain't no stopping him now.
He's fighting from underneath.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
And Braun Strowman nails it. Inside the ring now. One early kick out. Referee right on top of the action.
Not yet.
Shoulders down.
Oh, look at it.
Slam. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Nail it. Victory is on the horizon.
This is not good. I don't think Rusev knows where he is.
Goes down hard.
A superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Pete does. Big move coming. Wait for it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. No, reverses it. Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Bringing back up Pete Dunne's penchant for intimidation, I'm fine with sending a message during his entrance, but his attacks before and after the bell rings just cross the line.
I disagree, Saxton.
There are two things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And no count-out and no disqualification means anything can happen, and it's all legal. That's a difficult scenario any way you look at it, especially when you're going up against three other opponents.
Boom! Boom, what impact!
Ooh, what impact! Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over! This might be it!
Oh, my.
You gotta believe this one's over! Boom! This might be it!
Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact. Tapped into an energy source, and he's going strong.
Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and going for the big one.
Good night. What a stunner.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Back in from the floor.